Welcome everybody back to Low Concept, a generic D&D game for generic people.
Shit.
Let's go die.
Yeah, last time we had a didgeridoo and we had a cultist, and they were both hunting down an old man in the dark. So let's follow up on that, shall we? You will come across just more streets interlacing, shops, a little bit of a wooded area, some lumber processing, just kind of out in the open. Not exactly set up in any way that would prevent people from stealing from it, honestly. It's a little weird in that regards. And some of the magically enhanced streetlights in this area have come on. Welcome to some night maps.
Must be in the nicer part of town right now.
I don't exactly understand how you can constitute any part of this town as nicer than the rest.
Well, in the slums, if you left a stall out like that, you wouldn't have a stall in the morning.
As you continue, something hits your nose. It's a rancid, wretched, almost rotting smell that almost just permeates the air in this area. It smells like the combination of the most spoiled of foods, the most disease-ridden people, the most dingy of dismal sense in the world. Completely contrasting the area you're in, but it seems to be just blowing through the streets.
On the other hand, it certainly smells like the slums.
As far as places with lights on, the one thing that does catch your eye off to the right is what appears to be a little bakery.
With adjoining house.
Yep. Seems to be up on stilts, actually. It's a 2-story type thing with a little bit of a intermittent, staircase going up. And underneath the stilted building, there seems to be a bottom floor.
No sign where that strange smell could be coming from?
No, not at all. Nothing looks gross. Everything, again, like you had mentioned earlier, this seems to be one of the richer districts, so nothing's rotting, nothing's dirty, and, well, by all accounts, you should be, at the very least, smelling a little bit of a bakery right now. You sure don't.
We have no idea if he's around here.
At this point, I'm not really bothered by the whereabouts of that old man. Probably just a late-night reader.
Besides, if he wants him, he'll have to get past a Walter, so...
Somewhere up on the roof, you hear a flutter. Dark forms setting down. Seems to be some either crows or ravens perching on the roof. In the distance, you see the scuttling of like a ground squirrel, maybe a larger form more akin to a raccoon.
It would seem as if the pests smell it as well. Something around here died.
Donnie, we need to go.
Right.
No, Donnie, we need to run. Crows aren't nocturnal.
It's gonna slowly turn back to you after looking up at the crows.
Just sort of perching on the roof, watching you.
We need to get out of town now.
Does this lead back into the wilderness, up here, past the woods?
That looks like it would be going towards the slums.
Towards the slums. Okay.
If you continue down the straight path ahead of you, it would head towards the town's gate.
Okay.
And if you head down, that'll head back towards Tevins.
You said this was a stilted building?
The one on the right. The one on the left seems to be single story. The one on the right is stilted. There is a bottom floor and a top floor.
Okay.
Out of town or to Tevins?
If something's awry, we might as well see it through.
Fair enough.
Not exactly scared of something that would be so bold as to attack a couple of pedestrians in the middle of the night. Such a overcrowded city as this.
Cults and serial killers infest the damn place. I wouldn't be that surprised.
Meanwhile, with the building on fire.
Meanwhile...
Hasn't been lit on fire yet.
Yeah.
Soon.
Kind of holed up in the center of the inn.
I'm a new Minerva.
Cute! Cute! Cute!
It might be.
It's so cute.
If I will remind everyone, the last thing that was sensed was 7 pings of fiend surrounding the room, alarm spells on every door, and just a general level of unease. Currently, Reverie, Callum, Eerie, and Terry have a thin white string of fate tying each other together. While this lasts, you will get the benefit that while you are within 5 feet of each other, your rolls are on advantage. However, if one of you dies, all of you die.
I'm glad to be tied to the 4 health pedestrian. Just really glad about that.
She got no. She's 7 health right now.
The 7 health
yeah,
pedestrian.
Of course.
You know what? I should go and set up some alarms. This will take a while.
You know, just a thought is if the people that are setting up alarms are surrounding our building, they're probably going to know to look for alarms. But, I can help you with that.
True, they might, but...
And make it more subtle, you know.
What is the specifications of an alarm?
Well, I can make it no larger than a 20-foot cube. That I can dictate who and what can go through the warded area.
Like an invisible box where if you bang your head
What
into it,
sets
you know.
off?
Anyone that's not on the allowed to pass over it list.
You can also put it down for specific races. So, like, for example, I could set down a spell, and I could be like, I only want to sense bats. And that would work.
Callum,
Yes.
would you come with me outside? I would like to go look outside without
Sure.
going outside.
Alright.
Because I have realized something that I have not done in a while, which is I can open the doors without breaking. I think this is how it works.
That's a very good idea, actually.
I will open the door with thaumaturgy.
Back
Do
of the
that.
head scratch, just like, wait, you can just do that? Damn!
That
Alarm
and
is kind of a
windows.
shitty spell. I didn't even think of that! Huh!
Yeah, you
Here's
have.
thaumaturgy.
I just figured I could do that. Okay.
You know, that also raises the question of they didn't see my owl whenever we came, but then again, they probably have it set for spirits.
Well, we still don't know what they're looking for is the thing.
We do
It's
not know
either
what will set
me
off
or Louis Ender, or both.
or us.
For us.
It could be you guys, but I find that, like, less likely. Just no
Points at
offense. Okay, fair enough. Minerva, smile.
I will not take offense to not being a hit target.
Did you open the door?
I opened the door into our room.
You start to hear some sort of a clicking, scraping sound outside in the hallway.
Hmm.
Can I divine sense?
Yeah, sure. There's a fiend right there. And you start to smell something, and at first it's like rotting garbage. Reverie? It makes your head spin, it makes your stomach turn. It's just this crushing air all around you. It's hard to breathe it in, it's that disgusting. Whatever this thing is, it has a powerful dark aura.
I'm going to close the door and pull Terry away from the door.
Click. What did you sense?
Fiend. 1. It reeks of evil.
Dark spirits and the like from other planes often bring about them a miasma. You say fiend?
Yes. No doubt there.
You do hear the clicking continuing down the hall, closer to the door.
Does the clicking sound like footsteps or like something being dragged?
Footsteps, definitely.
Okay.
It has the rhythmic pattern of a click, click, click. Sounds bipedal.
That's by Peter, at least.
How close is it to the door?
It's definitely like hereish.
I'm just going to gently move myself into Caleb's space.
Move the squishy bag.
And it stops on the other side of the door. Notably, Reverie, you can hear just this soft, almost a fluttering sound.
Like wings?
A little bit, yeah.
Probably.
You will hear just a kind of like a clicking sound at about head level for you.
Clicking at head level for me.
Yeah.
which
Might be a
means that
frog.
might be a frog.
It's more of a.
Is that like a bird clicking?
It's very sharp. It does seem resonant,
Okay.
and it is punctuated by a syncopated rhythm of sorts.
If we are planning on running, where are we going? Because just a way isn't going to help with this situation.
No, it's not.
I can pull a favor. Tebin owes me big time, if we really want.
We could also go back to the dungeon. There's only one way in.
That's true, but I would like to point out also that the dungeon's been intruded before. It could very easily happen again. But Walter is there.
What's the likelihood that you think they'll let us back in the castle now that we have a keystone?
I recommend not doing that.
I think that's possible, but that means that you'd have to go into the castle and pass all those hoods and all those cloaks and all those crowns and stuff, and you gotta trust that they're not gonna screw you over. And buddy, let me tell you, they're gonna screw you over.
I definitely still do not trust the crown right now. Somebody higher up is.
The crown is very trustworthy. I don't agree with this at all. If we want protection, that is also a very good place to go. Baron is trustworthy. He's a close friend of mine. Would let us in.
Okay. We could go to Tabin's. I fear of bringing it to someone like Tabin in case they do chase us. Mostly for his safety.
I feel like I'm running out of my bag of tricks today, though. Pulling that favor with Tebin's gonna leave me kinda dry.
If we wanted to include the least amount of people possible, I don't think it's the worst idea to see if we can get into the castle.
You're nuts. I don't feel safe there.
I don't quite... I don't know what else to do.
Sitting in this room is very clearly not the right option. Either we go to Tebin's, we go to the castle, or we go to the dungeon.
If our new friend has reasserted control again, we also have an exit there with a tunneling friend.
I would feel much safer if we went to the dungeon. Just saying.
There's no
Dungeon is known.
guarantees.
Dungeon is documented.
We've got its head of house right here on your shoulder.
It's not on my shoulder.
Minerva's just like leaning, like
No, she's
kind
in
of
your
floating
bag.
in the air. Just like. And then Terry goes, it's metaphorically. Whatever.
I
think
no
matter where we go, there will be a fight.
Definitely.
It's starting to
That's
feel
what
like
let
that,
us
yes.
Okay. Then you know what? If we go to the dungeon, maybe Walter will be there, like Callum says. And having Walter help us could be nice.
Okay, the thing that you have to remember about Walter is if he fights for you, you're going to have to pay him. And normally, fighting is a very big price, so just be warned, I'll try and cover it, but again, I do not know what he's going to want.
Miss Minnerva.
Minerva just gets this, like, pale look. Debatably.
What does that mean?
You do not want to mess with Walter.
I don't! I thought we were friends!
Friends is not the word. You are not enemies.
I think him and I have gotten a good accord.
Okay.
A decent accord.
So,
Okay,
what do we do?
we open the
We
door and
just-
we prepare to blast it, or we prepare to run? What are we doing?
I have a crazy idea. We could try to trick it.
How so?
Holds up one of the scrolls I took from the pile. Rope trick.
I too have that scroll.
You also have one of those.
I don't know what that spell does.
I don't know.
Long story short, we could make a safe place above us to hide in while it possibly walks into the room. Can't see in, And, yeah.
And we
And we pull the door
We
open.
can't.
And it's,
can't exactly run out after it. We can't attack it if it's a familiar, yes. Because then they'd know.
it's just standing on the other side of the door. It knows we're here, so what's to say it wouldn't just wait for us to pop out of the road trick and then, slice our necks or whatever.
I think our best bet might honestly just trying to break for it.
Burst it down
Yes.
and run.
May I suggest?
I still have.
Just burst it down.
I can still cast Hold Person if he's here.
That won't work.
It won't?
I want to remind you guys, okay,
No, not
it's a
fiends.
fiend.
The man. The person.
So,
I've
this
forgotten
will,
his name.
where we are currently, is a sort of pseudo-extension of a hallow spell, right? It's going to have a hard time getting in here. Not an impossible time, but a hard time. So, if we
Does that
want
go
to
for getting
fight
out
it,
as well?
no. If it gets in, it will be able to get out immediately. The magic is set up in such a way that it has like a repulsion. Probably why it hasn't entered the room yet.
I honestly think we open the door, try to jump it like a bunch of thugs, and then maybe leave.
Minerva does a little like old-timey fist like thing, just like
Here tells like, yeah, what she's saying. Just gives her a point.
all options are bad. I'll follow you guys on whatever you think is whatever you're best at.
All options are pretty fucked.
I'm liking run to dungeon more when we talk about it.
Yes, I could attempt to blind it, but that is going off the assumption that the creature has a need of eyes.
Can't be sure it relies on sight.
Yep.
I wish not to bring sass into this, but we are kind of just talking in circles about how we're going to attack this one fiend now.
Yes, we are.
That is very true. Let's make an action and let's go before it gets worse.
Okay, how about I just open the door with Thaumaturgy, we let Reverie charge it, and go from there.
Pop with me.
Okay.
Works with me. I'll back you up as best I can.
Kevin in robe.
Alright.
Kevin.
Okay. I will open the door on one, Reverie. 3, 2.
When is one?
It comes after 2.
Oh my.
Okay, I will go. When I say go, you run.
Got it.
Okay, 3, 2, go.
Okay, there is a... You whip the door open. Reverie, do you just rush out?
I'm going to rush into the door, or like right out into the door frame, because it was theoretically like in the middle of the hallway.
So what you see is standing in the middle of the hallway is a round walnut-ish face that seems to be rancid and putrid stench comes off of this individual. The entire air seems like there's particulate hanging in it. And it's staring with a hunched arch back towards you, tilts its head, and blinks once or twice.
Oh, it's a weird owl.
Oh, that's hell.
Well, my plan was to hit it, so
Yeah.
Okay?
That's the image.
Yeah, you come in and you pierce it immediately through the chest. It lets out a and then tilts its head down, looking down at the point of impact where you have stabbed it. Blinks
and I
its
shove it
eyes.
towards the wall.
As a part of the action, yeah, let's get an athletics.
Do I make it real good, guys? Channel Divinity. Fearless Athlete. Gives me advantage. There you go.
Oh,
Alright. You shove it off. Are you keeping the spear in it, or are you kicking it off the spear?
I would like to, like, as the shove, kick it off the spear so that it, like,
Alright, yeah.
at least
With a
bumps into the wall.
kunk. Bonks into the wall, wings splayed out, head lolls to the side. Its eyes, again, there's barely a reaction on it as it clicks its beak again, looks up at you, and you're gonna hear it rasp out. Realm.
What? What did it say?
It went room.
Okay.
Very
I thought it said room key.
Okay.
I was hoping it was trying to say room service.
It sounded like it just said the word room.
Reverie would look really confused, but step so that Reverie is between it.
Hey Minerva, can you hide real quick?
Easy.
It and them.
Okay, thank you.
And you will feel as this air just all around it in the hallway, all around you. It's a rancid stench.
I suspect a con save.
Just for being out here, yes, you're gonna need to make a con save.
Oh, that was an advantage, but the first one was a 19.
You're fine.
Be aware that it is awful out here.
You can sense that there's magic in the air.
Magical awfulness.
And yeah, then it clicks and looks up at you. Again, oddly emotionless, just goes, room.
Don't like that.
Okay, don't like that. Let's just leave.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Hey!
Let's go.
See, you wouldn't want to be your butt.
Goodbye.
Let's quickly move.
Its gaze follows all three of you as you run by.
Reverie's going to just kind of trail behind them, but Callum, can you keep an eye on my back while I keep an eye on this?
Pushes itself up, and it stands in the middle of the room, staring at you, not walking forward, just staring at you.
I hate it. Fuck off.
You hear echoing down the hallway. Room.
What about the alarm spells on the doors?
Yes, don't run into it. Thaumaturgy, remember the plan. We're looking out, right?
We-
Yes.
We're
We
looking
can-
out.
We can open it. We will need to walk through the alarm spell at some point, but
Unless we have another way out.
I don't believe so. Unless
It's
you want me
moving.
to make a way out with
Moving.
Grey Hammer. I
It
can make way
waddles.
out with Grey Hammer.
Click. Click.
Okay, I am opening the door.
This is why Irita and I have thaumaturgy.
How about we all go out at the same time? Yeah, so the spell just yeah.
At this point, I think we run.
Okay, cool.
I think we can take this. One thing.
Miri, you step on the ground. Your magic coalesces up around, and there's almost a ringing sense that rattles through your body.
Yeah, Erie's panicking. She heard run and just started.
Other than that, nothing happens.
Okay, definitely think it's a mental one. Let's keep moving. Or do we want to fight it? I heard you want to fight it.
I think we can take this.
Reverie is just gonna go, room. And then it tilts its head. Pay.
What? What does that even say?
Room pay? Pay?
Pay, room pay.
Does it want a
Want
room?
to pay for a room?
Ha, very funny, we are closed. Room. And it holds out a hand, bald, and then like 20 gold coins plop onto the ground.
What?
It wants a room?
Do you usually get this kind of stuff?
Can't say that I have, but I'm not one to judge. Haha. Keep going. Go. I'll handle it. Go.
Callum, Reverie, what do we do?
I'm not leaving you behind, Carrie.
I appreciate your chivalry a lot. Okay, fine. We can Hello, sir. Just the smile comes on, the blasted smile. Wrinkles up her nose. Oh, God. Room.
I just went around.
Don't know, but I don't want to ask questions. Are you looking for a room tonight? Room.
Yeah, I could predict that one.
Can I start speaking in Infernal?
Sure.
I just want to see if it, like, understands that anymore, and I'm just like, are you lost?
Yeah. It seems to spit up a little bit of bile.
Okay, I thought I could do something with my Infernal. But
Wait, it didn't. Oh god, hang on. Callum,
This
try
doesn't
speaking
feel like.
Abyssal. What are you doing here?
Want room?
Oh, it knows. Okay, Abyssal.
Am I alone in thinking this is too powerful for some?
Too powerful for us to take? Probably. But it's not fighting you, so I would
I'm
consider that a gift in
saying-
this case.
I'm saying I don't know if this creature's necessarily been summoned or not.
Doesn't look like a summon to me. Mm-hmm.
what if we just give it a room?
What if we give it a room? Let's see what happens.
yeah, okay, all right, sir. Well,
Okay,
if you'll
okay,
come
okay,
this way,
okay.
I'll get...
Okay.
Yes?
Now take it aside. If it actually just gets a room and it stays there, and this really is one of your old buddy's friends, then we can just leave when it goes to shut the door.
I have no idea why Beryl would send this guy here if this guy just wants a room.
I don't think we have the luxury of questioning it.
Just saying, flat out, hands up, birds are not their thing. So,
So not Beryl?
probably not. No, they like elementals. This guy, I don't fucking know what this is.
It speaks Abyssal. That
It sure does.
it's a
I heard that
theme.
too, by the way.
You can speak Abyssal
Room?
and Celestial?
I can speak a lot of things. I've been around a while, sweetheart. I can teach you some someday, if you're really into it.
I'm not opposed to it. This way,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, come this way, I'll check you right in. She says that in Abyssal. Its head twitches. You notice that some of its feathers are falling out as it walks. It looks
I don't want you to be
diseased.
so close to it.
it is.
Mm.
And if it is what I think it is, I don't like it.
Richard, if you know what it is, you know why fighting it's a horrible idea. And it comes to the table, and it just places down, drops rather, clattering like 5 bloody gold coins. They have smeared red blood on them.
Just as a question, is the gold coins they dropped in the hallway still there?
Yes.
So they just like, dropped like 25 gold coins total in this fucking
Yes.
place.
There's a bunch of gold in the hall, and I will also mention that it is. Make a sleight of hand check. Fucking goober.
Don't steal from the demon.
Let's not steal from the demon, yeah, Rich.
It cracks its neck over. It looks over at Kevin.
It'll tilt the head, fly over, drop coins off, and
And watches Kevin as it goes, clicking the whole way.
shoulders.
Say, Callum,
Mm-hmm.
you seem to know a lot about this. I'm not, familiar with creatures from the hells. What does this mean for us?
I feel like history might be the right one this time around.
History will tell you what it is, Arcana will tell you what's different about it. This is a being that shouldn't exist anymore. It's an ancient entity depicted by wizards, scrawlings, and particularly cave paintings called a Tlacatecolo. This is how you spell that. Tlacatecolo.
Mhm.
Reverie? Were you doing Arcana or History, by the way? Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. What do I even say about that? Shit.
Bird.
Bird?
Bird!
Bird, one room.
How is it still walking?
It does seem to
It
not
has a
care about
giant
being
horn.
stabbed. That's weird.
Is anything happening with like the hole that's been made in its chest?
It's just dripping blood onto the floor as it walks. It has no reaction to it.
It's not like super regenerating or anything. Just make sure.
It doesn't seem like it, no.
That's good.
Ah, that's great. That shouldn't exist. That should be dead.
I don't like the way you phrased that.
Yes, they shouldn't exist anymore.
It's an extinct
And
creature.
then what's gonna happen is Reverie, I'm just gonna say this because this fits, suddenly your divine sense is gonna ping 6 more fiends. And there's going to be a front door. And it's going to hold its arm out. And a bunch of birds are going to fly in, land on its arm, and it's going to go, room.
I told you, it just wants a room for its kids! Let it get a room and let's leave!
Right, sir. And then each of the birds spits out a coin.
Oh my god.
And she is going to hand it a key, and she's going to say, right this way, I'll show you your room. And with a horrid dripping sound, it begins to shuffle off, spreading feathers all over the floor.
Okay, I'm going to propose this idea. Say
Can I
this
walk
is
with
a...
Barry?
This is really an extinct beast, Callum.
The extinct demon.
Extinct demon. If it were really trying to protect itself and maybe, I don't know, its kin, maybe that's why it would set up alarm spells ahead of time, just in case anything found out about it.
Possibly. It's also possible that it was trying to keep an eye on us before we left so it could get a room. Who knows?
Here you go. Again, grimacing at the smell. Here you go, sir. Just, keep that key on you and it'll be to this room. Shuffle.
Let it
One of the birds goes over and immediately opens the window. And then you will notice as it walks into the center of the room and stands there, and then turns around, blood still dripping onto the wood, and stares at the door.
Shut that fucking door. Can we shut that
Can I
fucking
close the door?
The entire time, it does not break eye contact with you.
I hold eye contact till the door is closed.
Thank.
Oh. What, Tali?
Thank.
I just wanted a room.
It just...
I'm hyperventilating, Reverie. I
pick her up.
Oh, hey, hello there.
Come on.
I'm supposed to be the one doing this to you. Stop that.
So if that's what
I
I...
roll
like over the
passive
shoulder.
riz.
Yeah, sure.
So, if it just wants a room and to stay here, let's just let it, yeah?
Yes, we should just leave.
You know, I mean, like, I appreciate the effort. I do have legs, though. Like,
Breathe.
bad air
oh yeah, that air. Oh god, it smells so awful in here.
Okay,
If I remember
Okay.
my studies correctly, Erie, that thing, we're lucky that it didn't. Yes.
It just wanted a room.
Yes, we're lucky it didn't,
God!
fight back. We should leave, though.
So, okay, malevolent demon or not?
There is a malevolent demon staying in my inn,
Let's go with... It's...
bleeding all over and spreading its plague through my air. This is gonna be a
Okay.
shitty day.
It's-
I mean, he
about the
paid
alarms?
like 20 times more than he should have.
What about the alarms?
Okay, Terry,
Yes,
I
yes, the
think
alarms.
literally might just be trying to protect itself and its friends. Maybe
I
that's
don't
what
wanna-
the alarm
what?
bells are for.
Eerie, please don't say that, because that implies that thing is scared. What the fuck would scare that thing?
It's a nearly extinct creature. I don't know.
Fair enough! I mean, in that sense, so am I, so I kind of feel kindred. Oh gosh, no, I'm feeling for it. Stop. You're making me feel for the puke bird.
Well, I mean...
I feel bad that we stabbed it, kind of, but Callum,
We didn't! Reverie did, so you don't gotta feel bad. It's
I
fine.
told Reverie to stab it.
It's its fault for fucking harassing us. It's fine. It didn't seem to mind. I don't think it even knew that it was bleeding, so,
So, demons, yes, inherently evil, typically, yes. Walk and talk.
Alright, the alarm's down,
Yes,
so
that's
you're
what
good. You triggered it, by the way, Eerie. I don't know what it did, but you sure
You
triggered
told
it.
me to run.
I'm sorry, I was panicking. That's my fault. I accept all responsibility.
I could be wrong on this, but if I remember
Thaumaturgy closed
correctly,
the door.
if I remember correctly,
Terry
those
locks the door
creatures
all the way out.
feed on negative emotions.
Well, we just had a lot of
see.
panic that it could have been eating.
Yes,
Maybe
yes.
it didn't mind with the stabbing because of all the panic.
Maybe it just finished.
Did it come here to have a bed and breakfast?
Don't know.
I offer only one of those.
It shouldn't exist.
Yes, but if it feeds off negative emotions,
Maybe that's
Well,
why
scaring
Well-
us and then getting a room.
So it
Bed.
doesn't get
Oh.
But also...
Go ahead, Callum. You seem to know this thing. Where the hell did you read about it?
Oh, well, you see, many books that I read when I was studying in school, doing the studying of abyssal languages and whatnot. I've learned a few demons and devils, and the name is, it's pronounced Talaka Takolo? Something like that.
What
It should
language is
exist.
that?
Abyssal, I believe. It
Sounds
shouldn't
ancient.
exist. Yes, it is definitely an ancient creature. It shouldn't exist. They feed on negative emotions, if I remember right. And,
So that's a fossil?
Yes, a fossil. That should be dead. So, those
What's a fossil?
smaller... think
It's-
of dead person's corpse that has been turned to stone.
like a skeleton, but harder.
Petrified skeleton.
Yes, essentially.
skeleton, but harder.
Those smaller ones could just be the same size as it. I'm pretty sure they can change shape.
Alright, you guys are going to quickly round the corner to the dragon's pint. I would like to remind you that it's basically just around the corner.
Yeah.
So we might be dealing with a flock of thought to be extinct demons.
How did they come back?
What?
Good question.
Well, there's a lot of ways. Temporal magic, could be resurrection, could be necromancy.
Could be gone into hiding and not
Could be a
all
cultish
dead.
favor. A wish spell could do it.
Yes.
You really are
I
that crazy.
I don't. Is this Malbot's kind of MO? Would he do this?
Yes.
This
I mean-
does seem like
Cool.
something he would do. But I think he would
Lovely.
also not reveal his plans. So,
Why is it
Everybody's just walking
friendly?
backwards.
obviously.
Why is it friendly if it's one of his? Why is it being nice? Why did it pay for a room? Where did it get the money?
Hey,
Good question.
Erie, don't mean to make you panic, but that money had blood on it, so...
I saw! Who did it kill?
My shit perception.
You're looking around? Okay.
Looking around. I keep almost tripping.
So the thing you're gonna notice isn't anything visual, but it sure smells like an ill wind flows through Castletown tonight.
Oh, that's Kevin. I thought that was another bird, and I was like, bird,
That's
bird.
Kevin! I said Kevin on
That's
top of the freaking...
Yeah, secretly Kevin's been a demon this whole time, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna keep walking a little bit. I'm gonna keep walking, making sure everyone stays. I'm
Okay.
looking behind me,
I
making sure everyone stays.
Ahead of you, Erie, you are going to see what looks like a few people standing out in the open talking.
guards at 8 o'clock.
Come back for a moment,
That's yep.
Oh. He motions to, like, the side of the building so that they would be out of sight.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm okay with that.
Pops
Listen,
the fucking log.
I don't like breaking into Tevin's place.
Reverie?
Oh, no, we're not breaking into Tevin's place.
If something happens, give me 2 tugs. Alright?
Alright.
Callum slumps against Reverie. Senses of
Ah.
Oh, the
Kevin.
little wizard man. Oh, your sight is going in.
Go in Kevin mode, okay?
Yeah. Kevin, this is hay, right?
Yes, yes it is.
Okay, let's see. Which way are the guards looking?
Oh, they're looking at each other in a little circle, talking.
So Kevin will kind of like try to look like an owl would and fly by, like try to find somewhere it can perch within earshot of these guys.
Can you roll stealth with advantage? They're not paying attention.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Kevin.
Ooh,
Okay.
Kevin.
You blend in with the night, and Kevin, as you pass down, are you putting your hearing into Kevin as well?
Yes, yes. Whenever senses going, all senses going.
All of them. You don't get a choice. Okay.
I don't get a choice.
You'll hear a stern voice going, "Well, we have time. Just don't let it get out and no one will panic. It's just really weird, though. Oh, I know. Just keep an eye out. Anything else comes through, you report back to the Queen." Right. You head down to the gate and check and see if they've seen anything. You, inner city. I'll keep a lookout here. Right. And you will see One starts to walk up this way. One starts to walk this way.
Callum, like, unslumps quickly and motions. We need to go, up. That way. Guard, come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Go around the building.
I'm just gonna keep him back, Kathy.
Can I get a stealth roll?
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fine.
Oof.
Perfectly average is all that
It comes down to Terry.
shit.
Guard will step here and look to the left. And you'll see him kind of squint as you two dash around the corner of the shed. Someone there?
Crazy idea. I need you guys to trust me on this. Callum looks
That's
to the
what you
others.
say before you get, like, absolutely fucked.
That's true! Callum, like, looks to the others, kind of does a head motion so that they will keep going. He's going to grab Terry
Oh.
and shove her against the side of the wall and start kissing her.
I knew you were gonna do that!
My fucking man!
You will get the
Nah, trust
biggest
you,
surprise,
gotta get it.
and then after a split second of what the fuck are you doing, she catches on and she starts going back, and it's just like, all right, and the guard just like stops, just hears this like horrid like lip smacking and making out noises and occasional groans and moans. Can you roll performance with advantage?
I wish I had proficiency in proficiency in this.
Actually, I got you something. Hey, buddy. Hey, take a guidance. Looking forward to that.
Alright.
At advantage with guidance.
Oh, yeah. Take
That's a
guidance.
12.
Alright. A 12 meets and beats it. Yeah. So the guard is just gonna hurriedly put his hand up to his head and just shuffle walk quickly, pretending he didn't notice.
Galley, away we go!
Holy shit! And after a moment, you come up for air, and Terry is just like, "Jeez, normally you warn a girl before you do something like that. You're not careful, I might actually like it."
So sorry about that. I've never done that before. Just give me a moment. He's gonna just collapse for a moment.
He's gonna also just like, "Ooh."
Are they coming? Are they okay?
She's gonna just pat his shoulder like, "Quite thinking, good shit."
I can't believe that.
Why is this the horniest game?
I don't know, but I love it.
Listen. I thought of that based on a similar scenario that happened in a video game I played.
That worked so well. Good job, man.
To be fair, Kat, you're the one that wanted Reverie to be a Riz Lord.
True. River's going to wait for them.
All right,
Holy
Eerie,
cow.
give me a perception check.
You got it. Perception check to see how fucking tight that kiss is, baby.
Yo.
That
Oh.
wasn't that good.
All
I'm
right.
embarrassed.
Then
Good
I'm gonna
luck.
need Reverie to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Dex saving throw.
Yes.
Let the Riz flow through.
That was at a disadvantage, but
Okay.
still an 8.
Still an 8. Yeah, so you notice, but you are unable to stop her in time as Eerie
Whoa.
walking forward, you're gonna step your foot down in something wet.
Ooh. That's a person.
She's going to cover her own mouth.
You see a ribbon of flesh that might have once been a guard.
Ooh, spiralized.
Very.
I say the most cursed things.
You see something traumatized. Ooh, funny.
Ooh, it's spaghetti.
Very.
Spaghetti.
For lack of a better term, it kind of looks like he was sucked out of his armor.
Oh,
Maybe we should collect that armor.
Yuritsu, like, gets here, makes an eep, covers her mouth, and just is staring at it now.
There's a similar panic in your head of, what the fuck?
Talking to Minerva and Red. Did Owl do that?
It certainly wasn't Tevin.
I'm going to pull back.
There's a
Hmm?
there's a pile of flesh.
Yes.
West guard.
Uh-huh.
You're being really casual about this. I don't appreciate it.
Eerie. We were just staring down one of the most disgusting fiends I've ever seen in my life. I've seen dead body upon dead body before. Okay? I roll persuasion.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
What?
Kept in the system!
Did you store the luck for later? Did you find a
That's
fucking
new
exploit?
speedrunning strat. Store
So
the luck.
this is the new rendition of the Lucky Feet. Holy shit!
The lucky feet, now known as the cucky feet.
What?
I don't know. It rhymes.
Oh man, what? Oh.
Anyway, yeah, Minerva, or sorry, fuck, I'm doing it too because of the goddamn name tag.
Fucking
Mineri.
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 Look, she's a grandma.
She maybe give a bit of a nod. Hand still over mouth.
Give me a will save. I mean, a wisdom save. Okay, you feel your arms start to move again, but you stop. You stop them.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just trying to support the moment. Sorry.
Trying to wingman.
Getting to you, and I know an old remedy that I have read in a book before is that skin-to-skin contact can help soothe one's beating heart. So,
I saw you said wording.
it's just a hug. It's not weird. Is it weird? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, every year getting a hug regardless.
Yeah, Reverie will hug back.
Now, does this help or hurt in the situation? That's for Penny to decide.
I feel like it's the comfort of it is very much outweighing the whatever the fuck just happened.
Yeah, Reverie, you'll notice that the hair rattles like a snake.
Right, everything good up
I
here?
hope you're doing okay, Minerva.
Sticks her head out. I'm doing quite well, thank you. Trying to keep
Callum!
our heads level.
Callum! Dead body.
It's
Looks like
Calling.
it got pushed through a pasta machine. Have you seen those?
That's bad.
calling.
If its armor was a pasta machine, how about that?
Oh no.
Something's going after the guards. Terry seems winded.
Are you okay?
Yeah, If I say yes, will you not ask me further?
If I look at her face, can I...
She is red as a fucking tomato.
Are her lips bruised?
That's an interesting
little.
question. I don't know.
How hard did Callum go on her?
She's aggressive is the thing, so I would say the other way around, but...
Also, that was Callum's first kiss too, so,
Oh my
yeah.
god, Cal!
Oh my god!
You dork.
No
You
longer
dork.
incel!
he's still
You keep
a
going like
unicorn.
That was a
You're gonna
kiss,
lose your
not
unicorn
sex.
privileges.
You don't lose you don't lose celibacy from fucking kissing.
Don't worry,
What?
Callum's still a
I
unicorn.
was lying to him, don't lie, damn it!
Sorry, Penny.
Don't
Anyway.
worry, guys, Callum's still a unicorn.
It's
for
okay,
him.
guys. He still has his magic.
It's okay, he's still
He
a
hasn't
wizard,
lost his
still a
wizard
wizard.
powers yet.
But I guess I have a
Reverie just
question.
winks at Terry. And nods.
While Callum's like over at the body trying to put together the pieces to see if the creature ate him or what.
Give me an investigation.
Just put together how close this is to Tevin. Does Tevin live here, or does he live somewhere else?
Terry, sweating, points at the house in the alleyway right here.
Okay, so maybe we should go check on Tevin.
And looking at it, Callum, there are heavy gash marks in the armor. They definitely could be bird claws.
Can I come up and look at it?
Mm-hmm.
and assist?
Yeah. Oh my
Oh,
god.
wow.
Yeah, definitely could be a bird.
Would like to know who this was, dog tag, identification card of some kind.
No. He doesn't actually seem to have any possessions on him.
Gee, I wonder where it got the 25 gold.
This man has a lack of anything.
What is the soldier
ID's
background
gone.
kit?
If he had a pack, it's gone. Literally all he's got is his armor. And that's pretty banged up.
We should inform someone about the demon, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Kevin's a good
yeah,
start.
Yeah. And I
Okay.
can send
Is
a
he?
message.
Yeah, this one.
One in a little bit.
Is the door, like, center of the house?
Like,
It seems to be indented into a little bit of a wooden hovel. There is a lantern that is out. There is a window that is dark. Lights in the room are not on.
What is that card doing?
Which guard?
The one that's still in front of the
Yeah.
the tavern.
Kevin
Oh, are
can
you looking
see.
at him with Kevin? Are you in range to see?
I'm
through
not
him?
in Kevin's thing, but Kevin been investigating, kind of not really investigating, just keeping an eye on people.
For lack of a better term, he seems to be guarding.
That's good. He's doing his job.
might be one of the good ones. Might
Might be
be.
one of the good ones.
They can't all be cultists.
They can't all be cultists. You are correct.
Alright, you knock. Can you roll me strength? Kevin's a
athletics?
heavy sleeper. Yeah. Okay. You wait for a moment. There is a sort of shuffle from the inside. And then the lantern next to you will just, on. With like a little spark of magic. And the door will slightly push open and you will see a, his hair is down, his glasses are off, he's wearing like a pink robe. You will see Tevin peek his eyes out.
Hell yeah.
It's 2 in the morning. What do you want?
What do we want? We're checking in, yes?
Yes.
If we were to see if he's okay.
But he's okay.
You're all good?
Something the matter? You see,
Well, a guard was murdered about 20 feet from here.
He like opens the door, pulls the chain off, sticks his head out a little further. Blinks.
Stanley and Taliyah right here. I would recommend looking at it.
He's gonna then close the door, walk back inside. You'll hear him wander around for a little bit.
Oh no, is she okay?
You will then hear him come back with, about 5 minutes pass. He comes back,
Full armor.
dragging someone with him.
Oh my god, she's okay.
He is wearing a long cloak of sorts, sort of like a trench coat. He's got boots on, no socks. He seems to have done this pretty quickly, and he's dragging Zarya along.
Say, Callum,
Yes.
should we? I feel like we should inform the townspeople. But at the same time, do we want to start a panic?
No, the gods are handling that
the
part.
worst thing to do in this case would be to start a panic. We should make sure that you all stay safe till the morning. Do not get this man. Did you see it, or did you just find the body?
We may.
We might have an idea.
Oh my god. Sorry, a hand over the heart just like looks away.
Eerie. Still not looking at it, just slightly.
We were at
Excuse
the inn.
Let me come through. Tebs, hey, yo, head over Reverie, just like tiptoes.
I would let her pass.
Tara. Good to see you.
Yeah, right. We cool for the moment?
Of course. Why wouldn't we be?
So just making sure. Okay, yeah. Okay, so some freak show of a fiend came up to my inn this night. Looking for a room? Looked like a bird. Bird dripping ooze. Ooze bird.
That sounds pretty standard for you.
Okay, but like not in the...
It was a joke.
You know I can't take that very easily. The tones, Tevin.
Right. I have to choose my words very carefully around you. I remember. Are you all looking for a safe place to go for the night?
Maybe. Sounds nice. I don't want to go back to the inn.
If you are
Ooh,
feeling
we
that
need
you are
to
being
deal.
hunted, the Dragon's Pint doubles as a magical ward against intruders. We will be able to hold out until morning safely.
There's just a dead man right here, so I thought like maybe 1 or 2 people should be informed.
Not civilians, but
Excuse
Oh my
me,
gosh, we're looking.
madam.
just the
If we were to go around opening every door and telling them that there was a danger in the streets,
I know.
it would
I
cause
know.
more chaos than it would solve.
I know.
I understand your compassion towards the people. Sometimes the safest thing to be is ignorant.
Okay. How about we just go inside and we just let things blow over? Let's just go inside.
Come, we will have a drink in the bar, we'll calm your nerves, and we'll set up bedrolls for the night. Come morning, hopefully all of this is blown over.
Sounds nice.
Talia quickly moves past the corpse.
Let's not let the child look at the fucking flayed thing.
immediately gets connection back because I was kicked to the side to let the others pass by first.
Yeah, we gotta go around.
Yeah, are you Kevining?
Guy's still in front of door.
Yeah, the guy is gone.
Oh, the guy's gone.
Where'd he go?
How long ago did he leave?
I don't know.
About 10 minutes ago, while you were waiting for Tevin to get his stuff.
Which way did he go?
Yeah.
If
He's gone
Kevin was
that
watching
way.
which way he went, he would have gone down towards the front gate.
Uh-huh. Bird fly over, land on Reverie head.
Nope. Normal bird. Just normal bird.
No, Kevin.
So, just out of curiosity, what did you guys see that got you so spooked?
Cal kind of like looks to Tevin for a moment, and then like
He'll nod.
a creature from the abyss.
A demon. Reverie is now walking backwards, making sure he's coming that way.
By the way, the guard went towards the gate. According to
The
Tevin.
guard, you say?
Yes, apparently there was a guard standing watch outside of your shop for a while there, about 10 minutes, give or take, so weird suit.
Interesting.
Tevin will quickly go to the front of the pack. You'll see him pull out a key-ring. He'll come up to the front door, unlock it, and push it in. There's still the smell of, like, soft burnt foods and little crumbs and a little bit of booze. I'll step inside and usher you all in.
I'm gonna wait for everyone else to go in. I'm going last.
Yeah, okay.
Go in, you motherfucker.
Hey, Reverie, can you give me a perception check?
That's not bad.
Yeah, okay. Well, Evan will turn your head, Reverie. You're most definitely not alone out here.
Give me the
Oh,
birds.
there's, that's weird. That person wasn't there before.
Where?
Oh no, alright, let's see.
Just someone sitting on the bench.
Ha!
Yay!
Ha!
Cultist!
Legs crossed, tapping a foot. Doesn't seem to be looking at you.
I could just shoot them.
You could!
Referee just lining up a shot with the giant ass spear.
I mean,
To put perspective into this, it's very much a relaxed pose. And it looks like someone sitting just watching the horizon. They do have a cloak. They have a mask covering their face.
There's so many spells that I wish I had.
No, it's okay. It's just a masked hooded figure at night. That's fine.
Whoever's going to say, I'm going to quickly check and make sure there's nobody else around. Okay?
Oh, no.
Can I roll? Probably gonna be performance to make it seem like I am looking to see if anyone's following us,
Yeah, sure.
and what I'm kind of just paying attention to.
You want it to be obvious that you're looking around for followers?
Yeah, I'm looking around for like people following us, and not like I'm not paying attention to the person,
Okay.
Which they're my focus.
Yeah, definitely make me performance. 20 Vin?
A 20 Vin.
Okay.
I kind of like walk up, look around, try to like look around the edge of the shed, make sure nobody's over there. Divine sense.
Divine sense, huh?
Yes.
Pop it out for me. So this is going to be interesting. This is going to be a clash of something that you're not used to. Because two smells are going to interlink in the weirdest of fucking ways.
Mm-hmm.
There's a horrible, dreadful scent. There is a sweet, somber lining. You sense a good undead.
A good undead in
Yes.
that direction.
Yes.
Aw.
Yes. Correct.
And I also, since I'm within the area of here, I sense desecrated and consecrated.
Yes. And more importantly, the good undead is sitting in the middle of the desecration.
Good undead.
Yep.
Senses good and evil alignment. I don't remember that.
Powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. Yep. Divine sense
Good.
senses alignment.
I was gonna be satisfied and then, like, hurry the fuck back in. As I'm holding Kevin, I'm kind of keeping Kevin against my chest, making sure that he is facing that the undead.
As you walk away, Reverie, in your head you're gonna hear, and you have the right to respond to this.
Ooh.
You know it's rude to stare.
Reverie would respond, "Some may say that appearing suddenly without any warning to some very nervous people is also rude. That stealth is dishonorable."
Stealth is dishonorable. I'd say
Is that another message?
I would say stealth is necessary. Yes, that is.
You are strange, but I do not.
And you're suspicious.
I'm not suspicious.
Tell that to the girl with the ghost in her pocket.
Well, that doesn't make me suspicious.
Not you specifically. Makes all of you suspicious. I'll just let you out on a warning for now. How about that?
You could come talk to us.
No.
Suspicious.
Touche. You don't
You know
want
that
to encounter what wanders these streets at night.
Well, we already
Stay in your
offered
bed.
something a room.
Stay quiet. And don't look any further into it.
Suspicious.
What can I say? Need one to spot one. Stay in your own business.
I've never been good at that.
Well, I tried. Good luck with that.
Good luck with your desecrated ground.
Good undead, huh? I want it.
Good undead.
Good undead, yeah.
You just made out with Terry. Calm down, bro. Let's keep the simping at a minimum.
Are you good there, Reverie?
Odd woman.
Yes,
Nothing
I
more.
saw. Well, Kevin saw.
Helen,
Yes.
you're just going to step in. Have you ever seen a good undead?
Evan's gonna
Good.
flick his finger and spark some lights on.
Yay, light!
Ah, got a good undead.
Yes.
Have I? And Richard, have I?
The best you've seen is probably neutral. Good and undead don't often commix.
So, normally that's typically not
I know.
possible, since most of the people who make them are evil as hell.
Yep.
I've, at most, I think, seen a neutral-ish undead. I myself...
Whoever was sitting out there was a good undead.
Good undead.
Yes.
That's an oxymoron.
Imagine
I suppose
feel.
I am too. Eh.
Reverie gestures to the, like, paladin crest.
I believe
I've never seen a good undead. But she also then had a weird conversation, said we're suspicious, knows that Irita has a ghost in her pocket.
What?
She knows about
No.
me.
She was
That's
at
a
least able to
problem,
sense
right?
something. Told me to stay in my bed and not meddle any further, and then said I was suspicious when she was the one who refused to have a conversation like a normal person.
Well, also wearing a mask at night kind of makes you suspicious.
On desecrated ground.
No normal
Yikes.
person just claims to know someone has a ghost.
And no normal person sits on a bench in the middle of fuck off nowhere and is like, hey, you? Yeah, you? You're the suspicious one. What a freak.
That's very strange.
I think you should take the warning a little seriously, considering the circumstances. We don't know who is sending what.
Yeah. It's completely possible that that person might know about the demon.
Tevin locks eyes with Terry for a moment and then just kind of stares at her. You can feel her kind of sweat for a bit, and he gives her a hard look. What's with the steely glare?
I think you know exactly what the steely glare is about. How much do they know?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Tara.
Okay, fine. I might have let slip that there might be someone who might be around who might want me more or less dead.
We apprehended an elemental trying to steal a scroll from her stand. One specifically for a locate creature.
We thought Terry was in danger and trying to protect her.
You did the right thing to come to me then.
He's gonna crack his knuckles and just go,
Sorry, if you could please. The curtains, all of them.
yes, Dad. Starts shink. Shink.
The Dragon's Pint is a threshold of a homestead. A strong magic protects the barrier of here, as one would a person's house. Anything of evil intentions wishing to come through that door right now either will not be able to without permission, or will have to try very, very hard.
And Terry's just gonna cross her arms. Dang, you really did take it seriously. How long did it take you to set that up?
Longer than I would like to admit.
Well, for a non-fey to do a threshold, that's just pretty impressive, just saying.
Goodness.
So speak freely.
So this might be a bad time to request something like this, but now that we know it isn't him, can we get rid of the life link?
And then you're gonna hear Tevin go,
Tara, do not tell me that you...
well, I couldn't be sure. What if they were trying to, assassinate me and just being really, 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 really nice about it?
Tara, no one comes to you at 2 a.m, scared out of their minds, trying to kill you. Especially not these 4.
I see your point, but I don't agree. But
Tara, untie them.
come over here. She'll
Callan's
take
still averting gaze.
her hand up, and she will grab an invisible string connecting all 4 of you, and she'll take out a pair of scissors, bring it up to the string, and just cuts it.
I just had a dumb realization. Would the lifelink mean they would have had advantage on kissing each other?
Technically, yes.
No, I wouldn't have. I would have technically had advantage on the persuasion check. So, the double
Then you
25.
could have rolled 2 25s.
25.
And Terry's just gonna throw her finger over at Tebin, and then she's just gonna go, "There, you happy? Stop guilt-tripping me, old man."
You did that all on your own accord. I merely pointed out the obvious.
I
One who knows they are at fault is the only one who need fear a guilt trip.
Give me a drink, fucking bartender. Do your job.
Yes.
Maybe I should send Kevin to go and keep an eye on the EB Inn.
Wouldn't dropping off a note by owl be suspicious?
Wizards are weird.
Okay.
That is true. I've never met a weirder person than Callum. Literally Donatello exists. I've never met a weirder person than Donatello. You a wizard?
That's a good question. I'm not sure.
I'd have to ask him, I guess.
He's the strongest magician that ever lived?
Let's just use mage as a default.
Alright.
He's something. But yeah, I can leave. I can write a note, drop it off at like guard barracks or something, or find one of the guards that would hear with the owl.
Yeah, assuming the crown is trying to deal with the demon, maybe it's best to tip them off where the demon is.
Listen, you've all had a stressful night. You will need sleep to function.
You make a good point. You know what? That chair looks comfy. I'm gonna go take a nap.
It is really comfy. I was sitting in it moments ago.
Taliyah and I will make sure the homestead is laid down and held. You'll just try and make yourselves comfortable.
This is very kind of you, Tevin.
Of course. You all seem like very wonderful people.
Very tired, weak smile.
That extends to you.
Heh. Don't fucking lie. Doesn't suit you, old man.
I think you're nice enough.
No one's ever said that and actually meant it.
I think your paranoia can get a bit in the way of that, but it's not without reason.
Paranoia? I'm a realist. And a realist recognizes that people don't just like other people unless they're given a reason. And I have given you no reason.
I wouldn't say no reason. Sure, you didn't even have to listen to us. Honestly, it would have been just safer to close the inn and tell us to leave.
Yeah, true. But that wouldn't have been the right thing to do. Donny Boy and Helm, you continue down the street towards the front gate.
Finally gotten past that damn smell.
Yeah, this is a good question. Is it just permeating everywhere throughout the city now?
Pretty much. It's like the air is all putrid.
No, just like home.
Oh, great. And now there's guards everywhere.
It's the front gate. Of course there's guards everywhere.
Well, I figured there would be. There's exclaiming. I'm not happy about the fact that there's guards everywhere.
Well, we can go back towards the very much not actually crows.
Well, I'm not going to do that. Look, let's just try to find a way past them or something. I'm not staying in the city any longer than necessary.
There's got to be a side street we can cut down around here somewhere before we get to them. Come on.
How about this? See these barrels and lumber over here? Why don't we start a small fire? Draw them away from the gate, then we slip out.
Are we just leaving the city? Why are we trying to leave the city? Hold on.
You tell me, Helm. Why are we leaving the city? Clearly, something's up.
I mean, something is up, but I gotta, like, a few places we can just hunker down or something. Get more information. Not get eaten by... Not...
Is this worth our time?
I don't know, you dragged me out into this mess. I was just gonna go home.
Look, if you've got somewhere that you can go that you feel safe, go ahead.
Go back to the end, Donnie. This way.
As you walk, you can't help but feel this sensation that the trees are almost rustling in agitation to the ill wind.
A dark, foreboding air is blowing through Castletown.
Yeah, almost like it happens like once a fucking month at this point. Think, place is fucked, dude. Come on, there's a shortcut over here.
You're just gonna
Just
slip
gonna,
into
like,
this alleyway right in front of the
We're
guards.
slipping in. He's just going
Yeah.
to like take a last look at the guards.
He's staring right at you.
They're looking at us.
They're guards, they do that, come on.
Where are you going?
Where are we going?
Oh, I'm heading back to my house. I don't know where the fuck you're going.
You're just gonna follow Helm to his house, Donnie?
Sure, why not?
Alright. In that case, you follow Helm to his house?
I look for his cheese and crackers.
Look for
Damn
his
it.
cheese whiz.
My cheese whiz.
Follow me for a second here, as we're gonna go somewhere else in Castletown. We'll sweep our camera off to a sort of tall, majestic building, kind of near the fraying edges of the city. There are lights and sort of magical structures set around this building, multiple stories, and a large staircase sort of running up to the front of it, as we are going to pan to what seems to be some sort of a institution, some sort of a school or place of education. The front door to the institution is pushed open, and you will see as a student steps out into the fresh, sort of night air, carrying a stack of books and papers, and casually walks down the stairs and out into the city. At one point, she wrinkles her nose, kind of looks up to the sky, and there's this flutter through the air as an ill wind blows through Castletown.
A dark stench rot air.
She begins to look left and right, a little bit nervously now, hurriedly moving off in this direction. And as she goes, she hears a call out in a nearby tree. Ah! Looks up at the birds in the tree staring down at her, and then around the side of the tree, where her eyes suddenly widen in horror as she sees mangled bodies dragged uncannily out of their metal containers, just sort of scattering all over the floor. There's a moment where she drops her books, lets out a scream, and immediately the flurry of birds descends on her, surrounding her.
Oh, leave the small cute alone.
Hey guys,
City's haunted.
you get a long rest.
City's haunted.
Whoa, man, that's so cool.
Yeah,
I didn't actually need it. I was full kit the entire time.
Yeah, I didn't really say much else because he just
I'm
wanted a room.
practically
Yeah.
tapped.